Hi everyone, I'm Vidhi and I'm called Ramen Head Girl on Instagram.
Hi everyone, I'm Nikita and I am the girl with the ramen hair.
We're gonna make a super simple Mangalorean dish called the ghee roast paneer. It has spices from all over India, and even though it's specific to the southern region of the country, it is iconic globally. And it's super versatile because you can eat it with parota, rice, or if you're like me, you can eat it straight from the pan.
That sounds so exciting. Cutting short on the carbohydrates and directly jumping into the dish. What can beat better than that?
Absolutely nothing at all, so let's begin. The first thing we're going to do is dry roast our spices. For that, we're going to take some chilies. What I've done is I've used some regular dried chilies and I've removed the seeds so it's not too spicy. But if you like it spicy, you can definitely keep them. So I'm just going to add 10 of these. 1.5 tablespoon of the coriander seeds. We're also going to add some peppercorns, about 1.5 teaspoons. Some cumin seeds, also about 1 teaspoon.
And some methi seeds. It's a power pack of antioxidants for sure, and it mainly maintains your blood glucose level. So very beneficial for diabetic people. This smells so good already.
I know, it's going to smell so much better later on.
It's like ghar ki yaad aa gayi.
I know, right? It's so comforting when you're away from home.
For sure.
We're going to dry roast these spices till it's nice and fragrant, and once it gets slightly different in color, slightly darker, we're just going to grind it into a fine powder. Okay, so now this is almost done. It's smelling good. The chilies have darkened, the spices have darkened.
So you want me to go grab them?
Yes, please, can you do that?
Do you slightly get it to room temperature before grinding it?
Yes, it'll cool down slightly after 2 minutes and then we'll grind it into a powder. Okay, I'll help you.
Alright, this looks and smells good.
It does. I know.
Do we need to add something more to it?
Yes, we do. We need to add the garlic cloves, some lemon juice and some tamarind. It's going to give us nice, zingy, very khatta kind of taste that everybody loves. So we'll just add all of that. Yeah, just add all of it together. We're going to add about 10 garlic cloves, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of tamarind paste. इसे स्कूल की नहीं याद कराता? Like, you know, outside school we used to go.
When we used to go out in our breaks to really get that really khatta taste to it.
Yeah, the raw imli.
Yes, absolutely.
Can you just give me the lemon, please?
Yes, sure. Squeeze it?
You can do it yourself. You're the master. That's it. And we'll also add a little bit of water just to loosen the paste. About 1 or 2 tablespoons. That's about it. And it's your turn again. You have to grind it into a paste.
Alright, I think it's done.
This
looks perfect.
It does. We'll just show it to the people what it's supposed to look like. It's so good, right? It smells incredible.
Absolutely.
We're going to move ahead with making our ghee roast paneer. For that, I'm using Dreamery's pure cow ghee. It's right here, and it's absolutely amazing and completely danedar, just how I like it.
Oh, do you know the benefits that ghee gives you? It creates satiety in your system. At the same time, it kind of enhances your gut health. Secondly,
I did not know that.
Oh, you don't know a lot more to it. It creates a lining around your intestine which actually helps absorb nutrition better in your diet. Another thing to go with it, it also has vitamin K2 that actually regulates your calcium absorption. So what better thing than having something in your daily routine right in your kitchen and not having it.
So now can you just pass me the paneer? We're going to go ahead with frying the paneer once the ghee is hot. you want to do the honors of putting the paneer?
And you're adding more protein to this.
Yes, exactly.
So you know how unfortunate it is about people think that our diets are really enhanced in a lot of carbohydrates. The best thing about adding paneer to it, it adds more protein and balances your diet out completely.
That's awesome to know, and we're just going to fry this out till then, and you can tell me more about the paneer benefits.
So obviously, you know, it's really rich in protein for sure, adds a lot of satiety to the diet, keeps you full for a really longer time. And what better way for vegetarians, especially for their muscle growth or the wear and tear of their tissues to happen.
That's actually true. I've been told to eat a lot of paneer as well, so this is great. Okay, so now we're going to just fry our paneer in a little bit of ghee. I mean, it's not a little bit, it's about 4 to 5 tablespoons, but as she said, it's great for you. And we'll just let it get nice and golden brown, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, as you can see, the paneer is nice and golden brown. I'm just going to show you. Yeah, it looks amazing, right? So I will just take this off heat, and yes, and I'm just going to drain the paneer onto the tissue papers.
Perfectly crispy and brown. It looks so great.
We're now going to put this ghee back up to heat and then add the onions and the curry leaves. I am adding about 1 finely chopped onion, and we're going to cook it till it's nice and translucent.
And some curry leaves.
Yes, some curry leaves, please. Nice.
My eyes are getting all teared up, okay, right now.
I can see that, I can see that. I think that's a great thing about onions. Pungent but so good.
Absolutely.
Right when this is about translucent, about 2 minutes in, we'll then add the paste that we've already kept aside. Just let it cook. I think our onion is done. Do you want to add the paste to it, please?
Sure.
Oh, amazing. Love the color. Just going to cook this. And if it's too dry, you can add a little bit more water to this.
Is that correct?
Yep, that's about it. And we just have to stir it in and cook this for about 8 to 9 minutes till the paste is all nice and ready and the ghee starts leaving the sides. As you can see, it's been 8 to 9 minutes and the ghee has started separating. Now we're going to add Dreamery thick and creamy dahi to it.
As the name suggests, it's a dream to use.
It definitely is. Can you please pass me the dahi? I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons, and could you please add a little bit of salt?
A teaspoon of it?
Yes, a teaspoon of salt, please. It's all nice and coming together well. And we're finally at the last stages. It's a great collaboration. We just have to add the paneer, a little bit of jaggery, and we're done.
Drum roll, please.
Yes, finally.
Oh, this is such a power-packed recipe. So much protein, and it's so good for your gut health at the same time. Is that enough?
Yeah,
or
that's
a little
enough.
much?
That's enough. Okay. Just going to mix this up, and our recipe is almost done. Okay, so the paneer has mixed in. It's looking absolutely fantastic, and we're done. I'm just going to turn off the flame.
I cannot wait to taste it. Oh my God, this smells so good.
I'm so excited for you to try
I can't wait
it.
to dig in. This is really, really good.
This is why the quality of ghee matters the most. Dreamery's ghee smells so good and the texture is amazing. It makes all my food taste amazing, and that's why it's a staple in all our households.
And I can definitely vouch for that. So, are we going to sign off now?
Yes, we are.
So don't forget to like,
Share and subscribe.